So am I the asshole for suing my girlfriend after she had my 1967 Impala project car taken to the scrapyard? I'll try to keep this short. Back in February 2019, I bought my dream project, a 1967 Impala, a classic four-door. Fast forward a bit, and I finally bought my first house with a beautiful 2.5 car garage. It was perfect. I immediately moved the car in and started the teardown for a complete, ground-up restoration. I had the body in one bay, the chassis in the other, and the rest of the garage was basically a sea of parts. It was my sanctuary. About 2 months ago, with the whole global crisis going on, my girlfriend came to live with me, and from day one, she absolutely hated that car. Her biggest complaint, she wanted to park in the garage. Now, I have 2 acres of land. There are plenty of nice, shady trees to park under. Heck, she could even park in the barn if she really needed to be inside. I told her, tough luck, it's my house, and it's not like I can just snap my fingers and put this car back together overnight. This was my project, my space. Anyway, I had to go out of town for a few days on a business trip. When I got back, my girlfriend was acting different. She was all smiles, cooking my favorite meals, doing all the chores, just being overly sweet. At first, I thought, wow, she just really missed me, but then something felt off. I noticed her car wasn't in its usual spot, so I asked her where she parked, just so I could make sure to mow around it and keep the area clean. She just smiled and said, "Oh, don't worry about it." I parked in the garage. I was confused. I asked her how that was possible. She just told me to go check it out for myself. I walked to the garage and my heart just dropped. It was empty, completely swept clean. It turns out that while I was gone, she had hired some people to come over and take everything. The body, the chassis, the drivetrain, every single nut and bolt related to my Impala. All of it was gone. She had sent it all to the local dump and scrapyard. I was just dumbfounded. I couldn't even process it. I had poured over $11,000 into that car. That includes the car itself, all the new parts I'd bought and services I'd paid for. It was my passion. I looked at her and said, "I'm taking you to court for this." She just brushed me off like I was being dramatic. I told her, "We're done. Pack your things and get out." I'll admit, I was furious, but I meant every word. I immediately got a lawyer. I have every single receipt for the money I spent. And the best part, my home security cameras caught the entire thing. The footage clearly shows her letting the guys in and watching them haul my car away. I'm pretty confident I can win this, but now, her family and friends are blowing up my phone. They're all saying it was just a stupid old piece of junk, that she can't possibly pay back that kind of money, and I should just let it go. Let it go. I've put all my time, my effort, and my money into that car for 1.5 years. I'll be damned if I don't get justice for what she did. So, tell me, am I the asshole here? Alright, a little update for you all. First off, thank you for the incredible support. It really helps to know I have people on my side. About 20 minutes ago, I got a call from her mom. She told me I was ruining her daughter's life over a stupid car. I just told her. She ruined her own life and hung up. I've been gathering all my documentation, and as many of you suggested, I'm heading to the police station now to file a report. Another update, I went to the police station last night, but they told me to come back in the morning. I just got back from there now, and I filed an official report against her for grand larceny and grand theft auto. I showed the officers all the receipts, the security camera footage of her letting the guys take the car, and of course, the vehicle's title, which is in my name. They said they'll be in contact with all 3 parties involved. That's me, my ex-girlfriend, and the junkyard guys. They said they'll try to recover some or all of the car. Now, all I can do is wait. I have a huge update. You're not going to believe this. They found my car. They found my goddamn car. Apparently, when the police showed up at the scrapyard to ask questions, the guys there were literally in the middle of trying to hide it. The car was on a forklift, and they were about to drop it on top of a huge pile of cars, hidden behind other piles. They tried to claim the car was theirs and that they had the title. Of course, they couldn't produce a title because I have it. The police matched the VIN on the chassis and body to the VIN on my title, and that was that. It was obviously mine. I know at least one person from the scrapyard has been arrested. I think it was one of the guys from my security camera footage, but I'm not sure if it was the boss or just an employee. The police also told me they're reopening a bigger investigation into this specific junkyard to see if any other stolen vehicles turn up. As for my ex, they said they haven't been able to get in contact with her yet, but they're working on it. Honestly, right now, I'm just so relieved they found my car. Luckily, I had taken a whole album of pictures documenting the entire teardown process. I can use those photos to prove which parts are mine and hopefully get most, if not all, of my stuff back. The police aren't letting me take it home just yet since it's considered evidence in an ongoing investigation, but hopefully I'll get it back soon. Thank you all so much for the support and the great advice. My Impala, she's gonna be alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.